Hi, I'm A.C.Strange, and this is the Bad Movie Show, episode 41, The Doll Show 2, or the Doll Hero Crossover Special. Like the first Doll Show, I'm reviewing movies with killer dolls and toys in them. But I also have a movie with the doll-sized hero, and then I have a movie with that doll-sized cop fighting the demonic toys. Woohoo! Aren't you excited? It's also my first multi-pack show. That means I got all three movies in here. We got them from 7-Eleven for $4.99, so yay us. And I'm going to review them right now, so let's get started. First up, Demonic Toys, unrated, 1992, Full Moon Entertainment. Written by David S. Goyer, directed by Peter Manoogian. They're making these names harder, just on purpose, just for me. Starring Tracy Scoggins and Bentley Mitchum. So, tough, smart, beautiful, and pregnant cop Judith Gray is on a stakeout with her partner, who's also her man, and they're on the biggest takedown of her career. Okay? During this transaction, these two thugs, they shoot and kill her partner, and she gets pissed off and chases them into the Toyland warehouse and gets stuck in a room with her perp, handcuffed to a rack. There's also a security guard and a chicken delivery guy, and they hear her in this room, and they go to save her. The other thug is bleeding, and he finds a circle of light and bleeds on that, which makes the toys around it come alive. And they're out to kill anyone they can to try to raise their master, who's this evil little boy with a deep voice. While Judith Gray is stuck in the room with the chicken delivery guy and her perp, this little homeless runaway comes down and goes, "Hey, it's the toys. They're possessed by evil spirits, and they're just trying to do whatever they can to get out alive." And the master of these toys is trying to hitch a ride with Judith's baby and come out as Judith's demon seed. Demon speed seed. So this is cool, wild, kind of crazy. The dolls are creepy, and Oopsie Daisy has a potty mouth. Yeah, there's Oopsie Daisy, a baby doll, Grizzly Teddy, a nasty teddy bear with the chomping sharp teeth, and Jack Attack, probably the scariest Jack in the Box thing you'll ever see. And he laughs all creepy. It's just pretty unnerving, but this is fun. I'm gonna give this a 3 and a see it. Look at these things. They're cuckoo crazy. Anyway, that was cool. 3 and see it. I thought that was fun. Next up, we have Dollman. Unrated, 1991, Full Moon Entertainment. Screenplay by Chris Roquer. Directed by Albert Pyam. Starring Tim Thomerson and Jackie Earle Haley. Now, I love me some Jackie Earle Haley, and I could talk about him all day. I seriously can. And we'll save that for another show, and we'll just review the movie, okay? Okay. So, we are on Arturus, and Brick Bardo is a big-time, badass cop who's suspended. The mayor wants him out, and he's fighting this floating head. Okay, on Arturus they have this crazy technology, and they can withstand a lot of trauma. Okay, Brick Bardo also has the most powerful gun in the universe, and he's chasing this floating head off Arturus, and they crash land on this planet. They crash on Earth, which the size ratio is 50 times as on Arturus. So that means he's the size of this guy with the head. Alright? And not only does he land on Earth, he lands in the South Bronx in the 90s. Yo, it's rough. Okay? While he crash lands, he meets a woman named Debbie, who's actually being chased down by drug dealers and almost burnt alive. He shoots holes in these guys, and she takes him home with her to help fix his ship. Okay, she finds herself in the middle of this war between Braxton, who is the local drug lord, and the Dollman. Okay, Braxton won't stop until he squashes the Dollman, and the Dollman won't stop until he saves Debbie and her son. So this is fun as well. Crazy. I like how some of the effects are crude because they're making him look really small and everybody else looking big. It's basically him alone in a corner of a wall like this with the gun. But it's still cool how they make everybody else look so tremendous and him so tiny. I like this a lot. I like Dollman a lot. I think he's cool. I'd wear him on a shirt. I can't wait to get my poster. And of course, Jackie Earle Haley is badass. So I like this. I'm giving it a 3 and a C. It. Dollman! Badass! So yeah, watch that one. That's fun. Next up, last but not least, we have Dollman versus the Demonic Toys. Full Moon Entertainment, 1993. That's when he's fighting them, yo. So this is written by Chris Hannon, story and directed by Charles Band, starring Tim Thomason, Melissa Baer, Phil Brock, and Phil Fondacaro. Oh, and let's not forget Tracy Scoggins playing Judith Gray. So we start with Brick Bardo, who's still stuck on Earth and lonely, and he hears a story about this woman who was shrunk by aliens and now is his size. So he travels to Pahuda to find her. Then we also have Judith Gray is back at the Toyland warehouse, staking, on a stakeout. She's suspended and disgraced, and everybody thinks she's crazy because she's still talking about these demonic toys. Now she hears about the Dollman and his doll chick who's hanging out in Pahuda. And she goes to them for help, saying that he's the perfect size to fight these demonic toys and help her kill them before they finish raising their master again. And this time they're trying to impregnate Ginger, the doll chick. So this is crazier than both of the other movies combined. It's also a crossover of 3 movies: Dollman, the Demonic Toys, and I think it's called the Bad Movie Channel Show. Sounds like a good title to me. I'm not exactly sure, but I'll watch it. So the one big mistake they make in this is when Dollman's telling his backstory, he's calling the girl Maria, when we all know her name is Debbie. But the best part of this is there is a part where he crosses over and everything is his size. Or, like the boxes are really, really big, and the toys that are supposed to be his size ratio are humongous compared to him. So when you want to make something look really small in film, you have to make it gigantic. So they have this gigantic oopsie daisy that if I seen in real life, I'd run away peeing. It's crazy to freak me out. And he has a big old potty mouth. And oopsie daisy's voice is played by Frank Welker, who's been playing Scooby-Doo and Fred for decades. And to hear that voice, or that crazy, which is a crazy Scooby-Doo on helium voice, say fuck, shit, and crazy things like boobs, and say that he's gonna screw Ginger, is pretty nutty. I'm giving this Dollman vs. Demonic Toys a 3.5. Buy it, and a Bad Movie Gold Star. Why? Because it deserves it, because that oopsie daisy, it has to be gigantic. I mean, it makes the Dollman look so small, and it's supposed to be his size. You gotta check it out to know what I'm talking about. And I really like the fact that they crossed over the 3 films, which makes me want to watch the 3rd one I didn't see even more. So I really liked it, and I think that this multi-pack is worth it, which we found at 7-Eleven for $4.99. So like I said, yay us! So that's it for me tonight. What do you think about tonight's show? I hope you liked it. What doll movies do you think I should do next? Or do you think I should do more crossover movies? Did you like that? Do you know any that I should review? Please let me know. And as always, watch more movies. I'm A.C.Strange and this is a Bad Movie Show. Good night.